All the people who are saying Spider-Man 2 is the game of the year, I'm pretty sure they haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, and if they have completed both Baldur's Gate 3 and Spider-Man 2 and are saying Spider-Man 2 is the game of the year, there is some serious problem with them.
We do not care.
See, I really want to say that Spider-Man 2 should be game of the year, but I really am pushing myself to not to be biased here. Though I know a lot of gamers aren't much into turn-based games and that is why they are dropping Baldur's Gate 3, but believe me, I also wasn't a fan of turn-based games and was never much interested in them. So Baldur's Gate 3 having such a big disadvantage for such a gamer like me who is an action-based game lover really got swallowed deep into Baldur's Gate 3. That is the beauty of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my.
I'm not saying that Spider-Man 2 is any left behind in its genre. Spider-Man 2 has done something above and beyond for 15 hours in the main story for me. But Baldur's Gate 3 did the same thing continuously for me for around 150 hours. Spider-Man 2 being a fan-based game had a real good popularity already, and Baldur's Gate 3 had come from the underground and has gained such an uncountable popularity. You can see that the Metacritic score of the critics for Baldur's Gate 3 is 96 and for Spider-Man 2 it's 90. And the user Metacritic score is 89 for Baldur's Gate 3 and 91 for Spider-Man 2. And Baldur's Gate 3's user score is comparatively only 89 as compared to Spider-Man, which is 91. It's because a lot of gamers aren't into turn-based games. But that is where I come into the picture, because I have completed both Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Baldur's Gate 3, and I can easily say Baldur's Gate 3 is better.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Game of the Year doesn't care about which genre of game people play more. Game of the Year is about which game is better, bros.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
It's the same situation as the previous year, the rivalry between Elden Ring and God of War. A large number of people run away from Souls-like game and everybody can easily play God of War, but Elden Ring won, right? Because it was a better game.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
A lot of gamers got irritated with Baldur's Gate 3 at the beginning of the game only because it was a turn-based game, which is a CRPG as well, and this is a total turn-off for the action-based gamers. But once you push yourself to learn and engage into Baldur's Gate 3 properly, it's a heaven for you, believe me, because I was into the same situation. In the beginning I was very irritated. I was just going to uninstall the game and I said ki I am going to give this last chance. Like, I played it for 4 to 5 hours and I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass it. I have got irritated and now I am not gonna play this game. But believe me, I feel so lucky that I took that chance and played the game, because it literally was magic for the next 10 to 15 days. Like 150 hours, 160 hours, I literally got swallowed into that world and I forgot my world. That's the beauty of Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I'm telling about.